Hello everyone, welcome back to Stinted Moments channel. My name is John Lima and today is 1 year. I started this channel a year ago, exactly a year ago. I was recording with my girlfriend my top 5 summer niche fragrances and she was judging them. Damn, I still can't believe time just flew. I was not expecting so much support from you, such a warm support, amazing comments. I mean, I can name a few of you who are here in this channel since day one, but well, you know who you are, and I thank you so much for your ongoing support. And if you are a newcomer, welcome and thank you for subscribing or just to watch this video. It's been a fantastic, wonderful journey, and cheers to some more. And to celebrate this first anniversary or 1 year anniversary, I want to talk about, like I started, about talking about summer fragrances. I already did my top 10 best summer fragrances, so I will do my long-lasting summer fragrances list. So I hope you enjoy this one. It will be no specific order because these have wonderful performance, from 7, 8, 9 hours of longevity. I will just talk about in terms of longevity. The majority of them have good projection, but the longevity is where they shine the most. And of course, in terms of scent alone, they are fantastic. So starting off this list, I will mention a fragrance from the house of Al Haramain, and the fragrance is Neroli Canvas. This is a clone or inspired by fragrance of Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. This one is much better, in my humble opinion. I already did a review and I did a comparison, I think so, of Neroli Canvas. So check that video out. Of course, this was given to me for review purposes from the brand. It was my very first freebie, I think so. And I thank you so much to Al Haramain to send me this bottle. And he had a lot of troubles with the shipping, but well, nonetheless, this is a wonderful fragrance. I don't like Neroli. I really hate Neroli. It's my least favorite note. But here, I can handle it because it's not piercing. It's much smoother, and the quality, it's definitely here. The projection and the longevity are quite good. It's in the 7-hour mark in terms of longevity. It leaves a nice scent trail around you. I mean, if you love Neroli or if you love Neroli Portofino, please check this one out. It's fantastic. Again, is it my favorite ever? No. Would I purchase this one? No, I would not. But nonetheless, quality is here. If you love Neroli, check this one out. Neroli Canvas by Al Haramain. Now next, I will mention a fragrance from Nishane, and it is Umbra Calabria. Man, what a unique amber scent. Wonderful bergamot in the opening. One of my favorite openings ever. It's such a fizzy, uplifting, natural smelling bergamot. The amber here, it's outstanding. And you have also jasmine, very smooth, silky jasmine in here. I mean, wonderful. This is amber for the summertime. Wonderful performance. I mean, 8 hours plus that I'm talking about. Nishane, it's one of my favorite niche brands. Check this one out, Umbra Calabria. Next, I will mention a fragrance from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and it is Aqua Vita Forte. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this is Aqua Vita Forte. What a unique summer fragrance. This has a lot of ylang ylang. It's the most prominent note in this fragrance, and I'm not a big fan of ylang ylang myself. But here, blended with the cinnamon, with the lemon, with the bergamot, with sandalwood, it's just to die for. It's summer galore. Aqua Vita Forte. It's wonderful. Can lean a bit to the feminine side to some guys, but for me it's perfectly unisex. Aqua Vita Forte, wonderful performance. Also, we're talking about 8 hours in terms of longevity. The projection isn't that big, but nonetheless, very long-lasting summer fragrance, Aquavit Forte. Now, next I will mention a fragrance created by Miguel Macho, and it is Cellular Stories. I love this fragrance. What a unique summer fragrance. You have seaweed, you have leather, oak moss, bergamot. I mean, what a fantastic fragrance. Very long lasting too. Actually, on my skin at least I get 8 hours also. So you can see that I don't get much more than 8-9 hours. I mean, this is summer fragrances that we are talking about, so don't expect like 10 hours plus, 12 hours plus a day, because these have more airy notes, these are notes that don't last as long as like a tobacco or amber or a typical winter fragrance. Nonetheless, for me, it has a fantastic longevity. Cellular Stories, a unique blend of oak moss, leather, sea notes here. Love this one. Wonderful creation by Miguel Macho, Cellular Stories. Now, next, I will mention a fragrance from the house of Sergov, and I have 3 or 4 fragrances. 3 or 4 fragrances from the house of Sergov. So the first one is Renaissance. This was featured on my spring lists, and actually this was my #1 spring fragrance, and you can see how much I already wore this one, but this works perfectly during the summertime. This is probably the fragrance that has the best longevity of the 10. This for me lasts 9 hours at least. Has a wonderful scent cloud. This you will get noticed, and it smells wonderfully. This has the best mint in my opinion. You have orange, you have lemon, you have bergamot. I mean, you have a burst of citruses right in the opening, very natural smelling, and it's to die for. Renaissance, wonderful during the spring and also summer. Check this one out if you have yet to, from the house of Sergov, Renaissance. And well, while we are talking about the house of Sergov, so let's talk about the second fragrance that I have from the house, and it's my beloved Cruz del Sur 2. A delicious mango, creamy mango. What a fantastic fragrance. This also has a wonderful performance, but doesn't last as much as Renaissance, at least on my skin. But nonetheless, 8 hours. Between 7 to 8 hours you can have a wonderful experience with Cruz del Sur 2. I love this one, the best fruity fragrance out there. Cruz del Sur 2 by the house of Sergov. And last, but certainly not least, the third and last fragrance from the house of Sergov is Fortinots. My favorite fragrance from the Join the Club collection. This shares some similarities with Ambre Nuit by Dior, but check my review of Fortinots, a wonderful ambergris fragrance. Love this one, Fortinots from the house of Sergov. Also, the longevity is in pair of Cruz del Sur 2, but this has a wonderful projection. Everyone will notice you, but in a good way. If you go light in the trigger, this leaves this sexy, seductive scent trail. Love this one, Fortinots from Sergov. Next, I will mention a fragrance from the house of Gala, and it is Encens Mythique. Wow. This is my favorite discovery as of now. This is the best ambergris fragrance out there. This creamy, salty, warm, cozy ambergris. It's to die for. Wonderful longevity also. I already did a review of this one, Encens Mythique by Guerlain from their Les Absolus d'Orient collection. Check this one out if you have yet to. Next, I will mention a fragrance from the house of Profumum Roma, and it is Aqua Viva. Well featured on my top 10 best summer fragrances of this year. This is the best lemon fragrance out there, pure and simple. Yes, it's overpriced for what you get, but nonetheless, the performance is here, at least on my skin. All Profumum Roma fragrances have wonderful projection and longevity, and this one is no exception. The best lemon fragrance out there, Aqua Viva by Profumum Roma. Last, but certainly not least, also from the house of Profumum Roma, it is Aqua Sally. What a fantastic fragrance. Definitely one of the best summer fragrances out there. I just purchased this bottle this month, but I've been testing this one for a very long time. It was not love at first sniff, I can tell you this. When I first tried this one, I was too noxious by this overly salty, aquatic, woody fragrance, but now I love it. What a fantastic summer fragrance. Very long lasting, of course, that's why it's listed here on this list. And the quality is here. Although, I need to tell you this, it's very overpriced for what you get. For a fresh, aquatic, salty, woody fragrance, you will pay 219 euros for a 100 ml bottle size like this. Yes, it's a bit overpriced for what you get. I love this one nonetheless. This is a limited edition bottle. You can see the colors of Italy flag. Man, wonderful, wonderful bottle. Love this one. Aqua Sally will last you for a very long time. It has the problem with the price tag, but well, I still love this one. Aqua Sally by Profumum Roma. Perfect summer fragrance. And this finishes this list. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what summer fragrance lasts you the most. And here's to another year. Thank you guys so much for your ongoing support. Let's keep growing. Let's share our passion for fragrances. And see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.